I do, in terms of like the Damon and Alaric relationship, the big WTF moment happens this season, which I'm excited to.
Hey guys, Misty Kingma here, and Clever's bringing you a behind-the-scenes look at the final season of The Vampire Diaries. Let's look back at all the seasons first.
Okay, let's do it.
Favorite scene that you've ever shot? Do you have one that you'll remember forever?
Favorite scene I've ever shot that, oh my God, there's so many. I would say my favorite scene is when Damon and Alaric battle it out for the first time season 1 and try to kill each other, and then kind of realize that they have more in common and become buddies. Well, I'm sorry, man. I tried to kill you. I actually kind of like you.
You said this was gonna be easy.
Well, don't you have one? Because you should always remember it.
In
so it
8
should be
years?
like in the forefront of your mind.
In 8 years? Oi. What's your favorite interview in 8 years?
This one.
You think of that? Yeah. This is my favorite scene I filmed.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, crazy. No, I have to say, I think filming the pilot was still a really special thing. It was my first TV series. We all bonded just immediately while filming, and we were in Vancouver. It was beautiful. But as far as being here in Atlanta, I think I always have a great time. So usually there's like these big party scenes and they all kind of start out hectic, but after a while everyone's all dressed up and they'll have like fake snow, or they'll have like, or we're at like this pretty river, and even though there's bugs everywhere and the fake snow's really paper, so you're coughing all day, like there's still something special about just being outside at like 4 in the morning with like this bizarre work family that we created here. And so I think that's what I'm gonna miss.
Well, if you can see the beauty in that, then it really is special.
Shockingly, that is, so yeah, there was like one night where we were filming and it was literally, I think, below 0 because of the wind chill. And we were filming on this weird train track thing, and so they had to have like people that were walking around and on the run, and so they had all these trash cans of fire set up. So in between every cut, like the whole crew was just running and like
fire.
So literally our whole night was spent like trying to warm ourselves by trash cans of fire, like just the glam.
Trying to
life.
remember lines and stuff on top of it.
Oh yeah, no, we just never. No,
Never?
That's asking way too much.
Okay, is there a scene that you'll just never forget shooting?
Oh, yeah. Well, probably in the earlier seasons. So it's the thing where my veins start coming and she's never seen these veins and she doesn't know that I'm a vampire yet, or she does kind of know, and then she's like, oh, it's okay, and she's touching my face and I'm crying and we're hugging, and that was nice.
Did you guys make out?
Like on the set?
Like
or
in
like
the scene?
after the scene?
Like in the scene.
Oh, yeah, we made out in the scene. Yeah, we made out in the scene.
Okay.
So there have been a lot. I mean, my favorite episode was episode 5 of season 1, where Damon turns Vicky into a vampire and they're running through the Salvatore house, dancing and like
Fun.
drinking each other's blood and just sort of getting wasted on their blood together. That was fun, and what I sort of thought embodied who Damon Salvatore was. And that sort of solidified. I remember after shooting that episode, I thought, man, this is going to be a pretty incredible ride if this is this person I'm going to play for the next 6 years. But then Damon sort of, that wasn't the case, but...
He had to get all emotional and stuff?
He had to get all emotional and get a girlfriend and pine for Catherine and Elena. And then there was Rose. He cried over. I don't think of all the...
It wouldn't be fun without any tears.
That's what Julie and Kevin had to tell me.
Okay.
They had to sit me down and drill it into my thick skull that Kevin said, dude, this is a 100-episode arc of this man. You can't just be a one-trick pony bad villain. And I fought them tooth and nail. But they were right. It's about the journey.
Well, they're all special.
But if you had to pick one.
My favorite, just because it was cool, it was intense, I got to learn a new skill, was when I wrecked a truck, I believe in season 3.
Good skill to learn.
Into the river. Yeah, wrecking a vehicle. I was actually pretty good at that already. But I had to learn how to dive, I had to learn how to use all the diving gear. So that was cool. Almost died again. That was fun.
Yeah, you have a lot of almosts in the
almost,
series, for sure.
A lot of almost girlfriends, a lot of almost loves.
Aww. I'm feeling bad for Matt right now.
Well, you should.
Okay. I hope he has a happy ending. We'll get to that. And what about like a biggest like WTF moment? Where you're filming on set and something goes wrong or something?
Well, I don't know. We have a lot of those, but I think we always adapt and adjust accordingly. But I do, in terms of like the Damon and Alaric relationship, the big WTF moment happens this season, which I'm excited to debut when it comes.
What are you
along.
going to tell us about that moment that's going to happen?
I can't say anything about it except it's pretty epic.
Oh man, I mean things go wrong all the time.
That's exactly what Matt just told us.
Yeah, I think maybe some like weird things were. My favorite, I think, is still. I was pregnant in real life last year. For those that don't know, while the character was pregnant, and so we had to keep doing these flash jump forwards. And there was one where like Caroline gets locked up in a wardrobe case, and so I had my big belly, but I'd been like hit across the head, so I had blood dripping down my face. And my clothes didn't fit anymore because I had a big belly now. So I was like crammed into this wardrobe case with like an 8-month pregnant belly with like blood dripping down me, and someone had to like draw a gun on me, and I was like, what WTF am I doing right now?
What is life right now?
Yeah.
That's a pretty good one, I think.
So that one was
and
pretty
you will never
bizarre.
forget that as well.
No, so I have a lot of really hilarious books or pictures of me pregnant with blood dripping down my
Good.
face.
Show them to the baby much later.
Yes.
I have WTF moments often. I always wonder why. Well, we're always like killing people on the show, right? And then all of a sudden it's like WTF. I'll just like look at the call sheet for the day and that person's back, and I'm like, how did this happen? And they're like, oh, well, there was a spell and Bonnie, you know.
Of course there was.
So I'm constantly WTFing like, why is this person that I just said goodbye to forever back in Atlanta? Usually someone I don't like.
Yeah, it just messes with all your memories
It
and
does.
your emotions.
Correct.
And you're like, I have to be nice to them now.
Correct.
I don't want to
I'm
be.
like, I already said goodbye to you, and now I have to be nice to you on set, and this sucks. No, I'm kidding. I like everyone. I'm a great guy. The thing but I am constantly like, I don't know how to play certain scenes in terms of like, when someone dies, I sometimes kind of go half mourning, half, well, that person might come back.
You're on guard now.
I'm on
You've
guard.
learned your lesson.
I'm on death guard.
Yes, okay.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
And if you could pick who Caroline would end up with, are we picking Claraline or Steroline?
Steroline. Why? What do you mean?
Yeah, good, okay.
It's like, why would I pick the team that I'm not on?
How's your stepdad skills going?
It's not going well.
Oh.
Yeah, the kids hate me.
Why?
They hate me.
Like really?
No, they love me. I try my best, but Alaric's the father ultimately. And there's not much I can do about that.
What about a craziest WTF moment from the series?
And what does WTF stand for?
What the
Clever.
like something that where you're like, what the heck is happening right now on this show?
Okay.
Or a scene went wrong.
Wow, there's so many of those. Just recently, one of the craziest things I saw on the show, I wasn't even involved in it, but someone was eating someone else's flesh, and I just saw them shoving raw bacon into their mouth. And I just kind of walked by, and I was like, what the?
Literally WTF.
Not kosher. We were filming some kind of ball out in the country, and this was the night when Tyler makes out with my mom. And we get into a fight, and we're on the ground wrestling, we're tussling around. And we had this director, David Von Aken, there. And Trevino actually, like when he went to land down on me, knee straight into my baby maker. And I mean, it was like football. We're like, ah! And this dude, David Von Aken, he's like 6'5". He just comes over to me, he's like, breathe, buddy, breathe, cross your legs. And he picks me up underneath the arms and starts bouncing me up and down like this in front of the whole crew.
Did they get it on camera?
I hope not.
Click left to hear the Vampire Diaries cast dish all about the final season, and click right for 9 things you didn't know about the Vampire Diaries.